Over the last 6 years on Show Me St. Louis, Charles DeAngelo has shared hundreds of his clients' jaw-dropping transformations. Today we're following up with a woman we featured a year ago who lost nearly 70 pounds with his help. Here is Lesa Friedrich before, and now 1 year later, still 70 pounds lighter. You not only lost the weight, you kept it off. Oh my gosh, you look just incredible.
Thank you.
How does it feel to have accomplished this?
Oh, I feel absolutely wonderful.
Oh, you look
I feel like
so
a whole
good.
new person.
Okay, and you were saying you were a size 22 before.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay.
Yes.
And now?
These are zeros.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Tell me a little bit more about your story.
Well, I was on every diet and every plan out there that you could find. Magazines, the internet, everything. And then I came across, I saw a billboard about Charles. I looked into him more. I looked at his videos, his website, and I made that call. And I am so glad I did.
It was
changed my life.
A life-changing
Absolutely.
phone call. You help a lot of clients keep off the weight.
Yeah, so many people look at the process and say, well, that's great that he's helped 100, 200, 300 people, hundreds of people lose hundreds of pounds, I should say. But do they keep it off? So I love to have clients come back a year, 2, 3 years later and show that not only is it possible to lose it, but you really shift your identity from one of, shall we say, looking at yourself as an overweight person battling the bulge to someone who's fit, healthy, and who takes care of him or herself in the way that Lesa's begun to.
So that's how you see yourself now.
Yes.
A total identity
Yes.
shift. So no longer looking at yourself as an overweight person, but recognizing that for the outside to change, the inside has to change. So I found as a morbidly obese teenager that there was something missing in everything else out there. I mean, how many diet books, how many trainers, how many gyms, how many nutrition programs are there? I think if those things were the answer, I wouldn't have dietitians, nutritionists, and doctors as clients. So there was something that was missing, and the missing link was the mindset. How to disconnect from using food as kind of a way of consoling yourself or distracting yourself or numbing yourself when life gets difficult.
So what's it like being the new you?
Oh, everything just seems so much more positive, so much more brighter in my life.
What about
it
food and exercise?
Oh, I love to exercise. I go every morning. I go every morning to the gym. I know what I can eat with the food. I've experimented with some recipes, and it's just exactly
So you wake up every day knowing
you have a strategy.
What you're
Yes,
going to
It's
do.
not tactical.
Yes, it's exactly that. It's exactly, I know exactly what I'm going to have for the day, strategy, consistency, and I feel wonderful.
So not being spontaneous. So if you're at home struggling with your weight or feel that you're stuck in a place you hate and you just don't know how to get out of it, it's all about breaking that pattern from being, shall we say, spontaneous with your habits to having a real sound strategy so you know ahead of time. So you take the thought out of it. So you take food out of that idea of, well, I'm going to base my decisions on my feelings, but rather have a solid plan, whatever that looks like that feels healthy for you, and stay consistent. If you'll stay consistent, you can achieve just what Lesa has and much, much more.
Okay, what did you do with all your old clothes?
I gave them all away.
How did that feel?
It felt wonderful, and I was able to buy all new wardrobe.
And that's
Yes,
pretty
actually,
fun.
I bought probably about 3 of them as I went down in size because the sizes were so dramatic. So now I think I'm right where I like to be.
You got rid of the clothes because you don't want them back.
I don't want to
So you
ever
don't
see
want
them
to
again.
leave a boat going back. So you want to burn the bridges, burn the boats, don't leave
Yes.
any opportunity to go backward. You've really got to recognize there's not a finish line to this.
Right.
So we want to have Lesa come back a year from now, 5 years from now,
Cool.
and recognize that this is something that you're going to have to stay conscious of the rest of your life. There is no magic bullet. This is something that you have to be very aware of and very mindful of if you want to maintain the equity of your health.
All right,
Yes,
see you next
absolutely.
August?
Yes,
Yeah? Okay.
definitely.
Charles has helped thousands reach their goals. You can help, and he can help you too. Give him a call at 314-495-3228 or go to his website, charlesdeangelo.com. Thanks so much for joining us.
That was great.
You're awesome. You look
did a
so
great
good.
job.
I mean, I can't.